How's your morning going so far? Fantastic. So basically, what it is, Michael, I'm just gonna go ahead and review all the information with you on the property really quick, just to make sure that we have is correct, and then I'll be able to share with you kind of where we are at as far as in price, and hopefully together we can move forward to a fair price that work for you and work for us, and be able to move forward to buy your property today. Okay, Michael?
Right.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Michael, beside getting the right price for the property, which I understand is very important to you, but beside the price, is there another reason why you're looking to sell the property?
Yeah, we're going to be relocating.
Oh, nice. Okay. And you guys, where you guys plan to move to?
Salem, Oregon.
Oh, nice. Okay. And do you have a time frame, Michael, of when you're looking to get that done by?
It depends on how fast the house sells.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I mean, if the closing can be 45 to 60 days or sooner, would that be okay with you?
Yes.
Fantastic. So let me go over the property information with you really quick here, Michael, just to make sure it's all correct here, because I don't want there's to be misinformations. So we are looking at, so this house is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet, correct?
Yep.
Has a car garage, detached, nice basement. Is it a single level, or is it a 2-story, Michael?
It's a split level.
Okay, nice. Let me see here. As far as in repairs, do you know what kind of work or updates we have to do to the property after we buy from you?
Nothing.
So kitchen, bathroom, everything has been updated?
Yep.
Oh,
Got
nice.
a brand new roof on it too. 2 years old.
Oh, fantastic. And you got the 30 years or I'm sorry, you got the 25 or the 50 years on there. I'm sorry, 30 or 50.
50 year.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So I guess when you mention update, like it has granite countertops, stainless steel appliances.
No granite countertops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Michael, when was the update done? Do you know?
What updates? The roof was 2 years ago.
Okay. And kitchen and bathrooms?
Kitchen was done when we moved in, about a year before we moved in, about 12 years ago.
Okay. So you own the property about 12 years or so?
We owned it for 11, but it was all redone 12 years ago.
Nice. Okay. So is there
Brand
any
new windows and everything 12 years ago. So windows are in good shape.
Okay.
Everything.
How about interior and exterior paint?
It's good.
Okay. Do we need to redo them or no?
Interior, no. Exterior, if you want.
Okay.
I mean, that's up to the person. I mean,
Sure. Got it. Okay. And as far as in the house built, Michael, what years is it built in?
in 1983, I believe it was, or
Okay.
86, somewhere right there.
Gotcha. So 1983. If it's 1983, how about the plumbing and electrical? Are those all good, or those need to be
Yeah.
updated?
No, they're all good.
Okay. They're all good. So it seems like it's in a pretty decent conditions.
Yeah.
So there's no repair that we have to do.
What's that?
So there's absolutely no repair that we have to do, right, Michael?
No.
Okay, perfect. Is there a mortgage that we need to pay off, Michael?
Yeah, I owe 120 on it.
Okay, so you owe 120. And is there any other tax or lien, or that's the only thing?
That's it.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so 120. And what are you hoping to get for it, Michael?
My wife and I discussed this. We want 275 in our pocket after everything's done.
Oh,
Pay the mortgage off and everything. We need 275, and that's negotiable to an extent.
Right, I understand. I hear you. Okay, so you're actually looking. Okay, see, I'm so glad that I review everything with you, because the girls sent it over to me, and they said that you're asking 275, not walk away with 275. So there's some mistake. So basically, if you're looking to walk away with 275, Michael, and there's a mortgage of 120, so which means we are looking at a purchase price of 395.
Yep.
Okay. What do you think the property's worth in today's market?
Oh, $395.
$395.
I know what it's worth. I know what it's worth. My neighbor's a real estate agent. My niece is a real estate agent.
Oh, nice.
We know what our property's worth.
Nice.
We know that if we could put it up for we can put it up on the market for start out at 415.
Okay.
420, 415. We know what it's worth.
Sure.
So there's no game playing here. This is either straightforward. You're either going to buy it or you're
Sure.
not.
Sure. Well, the thing is, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, Michael. And like I said, the goal is to see if we can come together to a fair price. That obviously got to work for you, and it got to make sense for us as a real estate investor. Otherwise, there's no reason why you would sell it, and there's no reason why we would buy it. So I understand. So you're asking $395 for the property, and you think that's what the property's worth, and that's sitting in an asset.
That's negotiable.
Okay. And Michael, so the $395 is in an as-is condition, right? Like if we were to buy it the way it sits, we can sell for $395, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you bought it, yeah. I don't care what you sell it for.
Right.
That's not I have nothing to do with what you want to do with it after you buy it. I don't care, and I don't want to hear what you want to do, what you think you have to do. I don't play that game.
Sure, I understand.
I'm giving you a price of what we want, and we can negotiate that price, and that's it. If you don't want it, then you go your way, I go my way.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, Michael, I mean, I love to make a fair deal with you, like, so that's that way there's a win-win for both of us. So I'm just looking at this and I just want to run some number with you, because I just hope that you understand, Michael, as an investor, we do want to make some kind of a gain when we buy, but obviously, in exchange, we are willing to buy the property in as-is condition. There's no financing. We come in, we close all cash. We are going to pay for all your closing costs as well. So this is including the excise tax, the transfer tax, the title insurance, the escrow fee, which the girls already told you about. And if there's any real estate commission, we will be the one who's responsible for it. So basically, I just want to run the number with you to see if it even makes sense. So if we were to buy it at $395, and we would pay all the closing costs and all your fees because you want to walk away with $275, which I understand. So
and I said that's negotiable.
Okay, but if we were to buy at $395, Michael, typically the closing costs, all the fees that we would take, it's about 5% more. So which means we would actually be out of pocket. Let me see here, $395.
I don't care about that. You don't need to tell me this stuff. That's for you to know. Do you get what I'm saying? That's for you to know.
I hear you.
That is something I don't need to know.
Yeah, I understand.
You have a price that you're willing to negotiate. I told you what I'm starting out at. So let's negotiate that price.
Okay, got it. Well, the thing is, Michael, the reason why I want to tell you all the numbers, because
I don't need to know the numbers. I know the numbers. I've already told you that. I know the numbers.
Okay. Well,
I know all of this. My son-in-law's brother used to flip houses for a living.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I built cabinetry for 20 years.
Yep.
I know the housing industry inside and out. I know all this.
Nice.
So I gave you a price. Let's negotiate on that price. I don't need to know about real estate investor and all that.
You got it.
I give you a price. We can negotiate it. Say that's it. You go get you have your money waiting for me.
I do.
Title and escrow. We go through the paperwork. Check is waiting there. I sign it. House is yours.
I love it. I love it, Michael. I mean, you seem very straightforward. And the reason why I point all of that out for you, just because when I do make you an offer, I just want you to understand why we make you the offer that we made. That's all.
To understand. I know how it works.
Okay,
you need to do that.
Okay, so I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're trying to be a salesman to somebody who knows the ropes better than you do.
You got it. So
do you want to buy my house or not?
Got it.
Start out at what I told you. Now let's negotiate.
You got it. So basically, what you're asking is to walk away with $275,000. Which 275 plus the I think the 125.
I'll go 270. How's that?
Okay, so 270 is what you want to walk away with.
Let's put the starting bid at 270. Like I said, I'll negotiate.
Got it. Well, here's where we're at. Michael. And the reason I gave you a call, because we thought that you wanted to sell the property for 275. So we would, I mean, for us right now, as where I stand, is we're willing to buy it at 275. So that is.
In other words, you're not going to pay what I'm asking, right?
Well, the thing is, like, it won't make sense for us, Michael, because
why would I want to sell this for 275?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense for us if we buy it at 3.
Have you looked at the house?
We have.
I know you've looked at the house.
We have looked at the house.
Why would I want to sell this property with 1/3 of an acre? 7,900 square foot home, and you've seen the pictures. You've seen it.
I've seen it.
You've looked at it.
I have.
And so forth. What makes you think I would sell this for 275?
Well,
you know what? Our conversation's over. You find some other fool that's going to say, "Yeah, you can take my house and lowball me to 2." Yeah, bye.
So obviously, this seller is not motivated, because I was going to come back and I would be like, "Well, Michael, I mean, how would it make sense for us if we buy like at 380, like 398? You know, and then we pay all the closing costs, all the fees. We'll be out of pocket like four something. Like, how's that going to make sense for us as a real estate investor?" And he obviously, this is what an unmotivated seller sounds like. And you just got to be patient, right? You just got to be patient. You don't want to get angry. You just let them talk, right? You just have to let them talk. That's just how the game is, okay? So don't get frustrated. That's just how it is. Not every seller is going to be an easy seller, okay? But if they are motivated to sell, they're reasonable. This seller is obviously not reasonable. His property best is probably worth about 375 in a perfect condition. So he owns the property for 12 years. It's built in 1980, which means you're probably going to spend another, I would say, $25,000 to $30,000 to update the property, the kitchen, the bathroom, the flooring, interior and exterior paint, new flooring. It's going to cost you at least 35, right? $1,000. But the key is, don't get overwhelmed. Just let the seller talk. All right. And then you come back. And obviously he doesn't want me to talk, and he dropped the price from 275 to 270. I mean, he already know that his price is unreasonable already. I mean, if the realtor told him, hey, you can list it for 300 and something thousand, I think it was like 395, right? Oh yeah. My realtor said I can list. No, he said that the real estate agent said that he can start his listing at 4 something. But now he got to pay all the closing costs. And I was going to say that, but he wouldn't let me. I'll be like, okay, well, if your real estate agent said, hey, you can list it for 415. Okay, let's just take 415. Now, does your real estate agent tells you how much all the closing costs and all the fees would be? But obviously, you understand that this guy doesn't want to hear your logic. He just wants to start negotiating, right? But for me, if we're going to come in and make him a lowball offer, we need him to understand why we're coming in with where we're at with our price. Otherwise, it's not going to make sense to him. But once again, he's an unreasonable, unmotivated seller, so nothing will make sense to him unless he gets the price that he wants, which is more than what the property is worth. Got it? So a lot of times what it is with these types of seller, you don't want to waste your time. Okay, and you don't want to waste your time, and you don't want to get all riled up over it. Just put it on your follow-up. Like, don't throw the lead away. Put it in your follow-up, and then continue to follow up with the seller. So now I'm going to text my VA, and I'm going to be like, hey, chat with the seller. Mark this thing as a cold lead. Follow up with the seller in the next 30 days. Because when the seller's just starting to talk to other real estate investors, and he's starting to realize, dude, like, my price is it's not reasonable. All right. So if it's not reasonable and you touch base with him 30 days later and say, hey, what do you think about our offer now? They might change their mind if they got some motivation during that time. So never throw any leads away. Got it, guys? I hope you guys actually enjoy this and got a lot of value out of it, even though I didn't get to talk much. But it's nice just to, see the raw content. So boom, make sure you smash the thumbs up and give this video a share. And any friends or family that you think, hey, they should get into real estate, make sure you share them my channel, baby. Let's rock and roll. Also, too, guys, is I'm doing a free masterclass. It's going to be a private Zoom class tonight, actually. I'm doing another one tonight the last time I did it, a lot of you be like, hey, Kong, I missed it because of some emergency. Can you do it one more time? Can you do it again? So I'm going to leave the link in the description. Let me grab the link really quick, okay? So it's going to be 5 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. It's a private Zoom class, Masterclass. Okay, here's the 3 things that I'm going to share with you. Let me, I apologize. Let me post the link. Hold on a second. Let me post the link in the description so you guys can sign up for those of you who's interested. So let me see here. Let me grab the link right now. Hold on a second. I thank you for your patience. Hold on a second. Okay, so here's the 3 things that I'm going to share with you, okay? Number 1 is I'm going to show you how to find these motivated seller leads, okay? From the freeway to the payway. We're going to spend about an hour and a half together. It's a very intense training, okay? Number 2 is I'm going to show you how to talk and how to negotiate with them, okay? We're just going to keep it simple. And then number 3 is I'm going to show you how to find the buyer and get your deal sold and how to actually protect yourself. You know, let's just say if you can't find a buyer. So I'll show you that as well. So let me grab the link for those of you who be like, hey, Kong, I would be interested in the class. It's a free private Zoom, an hour and a half together. So if you have the time, let me try to grab you the link. Jesus. Why don't I just text them? Much faster. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. Hey, Carly or Angie, can you send me over the link to the Zoom private class or private web class for tonight? Thanks. All right. They just sent it over, and then I'm going to post it. We are going to just sit here and do a Q&A really quick here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. He doesn't even know what it's worth, and he just want a specific amount without anything backing that up. That is correct. I mean, that's pretty much when you know the seller is unmotivated and unreasonable, right? All they want to do is they just like, here's my price. Take it, leave it. You already know they're not motivated, okay? So it's nice to filter and qualify them. So I'll show you how to filter and qualify the seller within like second so you don't waste your time, okay? David said your accent is getting better. Thank you so much, man. I mean, obviously for those of you who don't know, I came to America at the age of 9. I speak no word of English. I can't even read or write. And I've gotten a lot better just because I think social media help because I'm creating content, right? And I'm talking every single day. And a lot of you might wonder, so at home, do you and Lon, do you guys speak your own language or you speak English? Both. Just both. Like we bounce back and forth like both. Haha, this was gold. Wonderful experience. And obviously my accents, I'm still trying to get better. And I know some people be like, oh man, this guy, he's faking it. Dude, you know what, man? The best compliment that you can ever give to an Asian, or at least me anyway, you know what the best compliment is? Oh, damn, dude, your English is so good. Dude, I'll be like, hell yeah, dude. So a lot of people think like, oh man, I'm trying to fake an accent. Bro, please, do. I love your composure. Oh my God, I can't believe I pronounced that. You handle it professional, better be transparent. Yeah. I mean, like the whole thing is my channel is I like to keep it real. I like to keep it real. And I think I think a lot of people, when they cut and when they edit, they polish it too much. It's just not real anymore. What is taking the girl so long? Like, need it now. Like, come on, bro. Like what's taking them so dang long? How often would you say updating is needed? How often would you say updating? I mean, listen, if the I mean, like, I would say every 10 years. I think every 10 years, like Lon and I, we own a property for, gosh, man. We bought it back in like 2007. We just recently updated our house. Before that, it has like green, blue carpet. The kitchen was, dude. And then we went in and we updated. So I think like 10 years or so, it's things starting to, outdated. Oh my God, send it here. Oh my gosh. Dude, how do you get seller contract for Nevada? The one from the site mentioned Washington. Well, Victor, all you need to do is, dude, all you need to do is you go in there, man, you edit it, and you just change the state. That's all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like these, oh my God, why are they so slow? Let me call them up. Oh my God. Why are they so slow? I need the link to post, to put it in the chat. Hold on a second. Give me a second, guy. Now, this is what frustrating, okay? Oh my gosh. Let me call. Okay, finally. Oh my gosh, they gave me the wrong link. I'm gonna stay calm. Carly, you gave me the wrong link. I need the link where people actually go and register for the private Zoom tonight, not the Zoom link that I log in. Oh my gosh. What other question? What other questions, guys? Okay, let me try to log on to okay, hold on a second. Let me go live on TikTok really quick here. Let's bring some more people in here. Okay. All right, she finally sent me the link. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second. She finally sent me the link. Let me post the link. All right. Okay, I got it. Copy link. Okay, let me post it. Let me post it. Okay. Bam. Okay. Sign up. Okay, sign up for the free master class. Okay, there we go. I just post the link in the descriptions. So for those of you who want to sign up and join me tonight for an hour and a half, let's rock and roll, baby. Okay. What other questions? Sonia, welcome to the live. Sonia is here. Sonia remind me of the video game Mortal Kombat. Probably chop that. Let me see here. What other questions? Let me see here. What other question you guys got? You know, here is what I want. Let me ask you guys the question, okay? Let me ask all of you this question. My question to you is, what is one of your goal for 2025? What is one of your guys' goal for 2025? Like, what's your main goal? Like, we have all kinds of goals. I just want to know, like, what's the one goal that you'd be like, hey, Kong, I need to hit this goal in 2025. Like, this is a must. Comment, let me know what that is. Okay, comment, let me know what that is. Okay, Phil said, what your cold call script when calling pre-foreclosure? Do you mention their pre-foreclosure or keep it normal? Phil, I typically keep it normal, man, right? Because I don't want them to feel like they're being targeted. Like, you know, like you don't want to pick up the phone and say, hey, you know what? I know that you owe some debt. Let me help you, right? Like, you don't want to get a call from a call collector. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So nobody wants to feel like they're being targeted. Oh, man, I know your property's in pre-foreclosure and I can help you out. You know, it's just... So I'd rather just make it normal. Hey, my name is Phil. I'm calling to see, you know, I'm interested in buying some property in the area and just want to see if you have a house or property you're interested in selling. Jamie said no more 9 to 5 and focus on wholesaling. Hey, Jamie, join me tonight, Jamie. Join me tonight on this private Zoom masterclass where I'll show you exactly how to escape the JOB, build your own wholesaling business. All right. Link is in the description, Jamie. I think you're going to get a lot of value out of it. It's a free training. For those of you, if you're on TikTok, All right. I'm doing a free training tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. Link is in my bio. It's a free masterclass. Cars more and more. Buying more property, hold, and flip some. So buy and hold, okay? So for those of you who are looking into buy and hold, here's my question to you, okay? For those of you who's like, hey, Colin, I want to buy and hold. Here's my question to you. My question to you is, what's your goal of buy and hold? Like, what is your goal for buy and hold? Is it for appreciation? Is it for tax write-off? Or is it for cash flow? And some of you might be like, well, all three. No, I want to know which one is it? Like, which one is your priority? Let me give you an example. So for me, okay, I currently own 14 rentals. But I now don't buy it because of the cash flow. The cash flow is like a bonus. But the reason I buy it, because one thing, man, tax write-off. That's number one. It's because I need the tax write-off, man. Otherwise, I'll be paying, a lot more money to Uncle Sam. Okay? I don't see the link. The link, it's in the description, man. Here, let me try to see if I can post the link here. There it is. I can post the link here, but I don't think it's clickable. But if you go in the description, it is clickable, okay? Carson Moore said appreciation. Okay, so you basically make a lot of money, so you have a lot of cash sitting there. So you're looking, hey, I got $100,000. I just want to park in a piece of real estate, and I just let that thing ride for the next 10, 20 years. Okay, so you're looking for appreciation. And the reason why I say that, because a lot of people be like, well, Colin, it's because I want to get to the point where I buy enough real estate so I can quit my job. Because everybody is being fed, buy enough asset so when your passive income exceed your monthly expense or your job income, then you quit. If that is your goal, dude, you'll be working there for the next 20 years, bro. Okay? You will be working there for the next 10 to 20 years, at least 10 to 20 years. So that's not the way to escape the rat race. That's why I ask you the question. Okay? The fastest way, man, the fastest way to escape that 9 to 5 is to find something that you can start building a business on the side. That eventually that active income will make more than the job income. Okay? And the only way to do that is you gotta build your own business. Okay? Now, building your own business ain't easy. It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of effort. Okay? It's gonna take a lot of education. But it's the quickest way, man, to get you out of the rat race. It's not buying passive income like they talk about. Okay? I'm on my way to work. I want to escape this bitch. Dude, that's how I feel 12 years ago when I had to wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I remember driving the same road, and I asked God every single day. I said, God, when is it going to be my time where I don't drive this road anymore and drive a new road? Man, dude, it gave me goosebumps. Because I remember turning on the exact same radio channel, right? Radio station. I mean, this is like 15, 20 years ago. I didn't have the phone or anything. Like Lon and I still used the old Nokia, the flip, dude. We were so cheap because obviously we didn't have a lot of money. So we worked with whatever we got, right? We're just living way below our means. And I was driving my beat up Honda, a 1997 Honda Accord. And I was driving that thing to work. And I was like, man, God, when am I going to drive a new road? Because I'm sick and tired of the same old shit road, okay? And I tell you, dude, God answer your prayer. You know what they say, right? Knock, and it shall be open. Ask, and you shall receive, man. Let him cook. That's right, baby. Okay? I listen to the same song every day, and it takes the same road and I hate it. Same here, man. Same here. Okay? Same here. So for those of you, if you're in that position, I know exactly what you're going through. And the only way to escape that is you need to increase your skill set. And it's not about how hard you work, but it's what you do for work. Because you cannot explain to me why someone out there working, grinding so hard and make $50,000 a year, while someone can just sit at home, make a phone call, and make $50,000 on one transaction, or $50,000 on one transaction. It's because the skill set, what you're doing and what he or she's doing is different. Different skill set, different knowledge. So a lot of you need to increase your skill set. It's not about taking on another job because you're not going to get ahead. You just continue trading your time for the money. So now you got 8 hours, and then now you'll be like, hey, I'm going to do another 4 hours. Instead, dude, you should continue the 8 hours, the J-O, the B, and then wholesale on the side as a part-time. And here's something I don't understand. Some people try wholesaling, and they do it for like 3 months, and they're like, man, Con, this is too hard. And then they give up. But they are okay. Well, I mean, they're not okay because they whine and complain like a little bitch every day when they go to the J-O, the B. But they continue working there for 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, and never quit. Does that make sense? And they're making someone else's rich. But then when it comes to building your own business, you quit after 3 months. But if you realize that, dude, if you just wholesale one deal, even 2 deals, 3 deals a year, you can make more than what you make at the J-O, the B. Stewart said he made $30K. Still with $30K a year, dude, that's the deal that we just closed last week for 29 G's. Okay? So after working there for 8 years, I realized, dude, Colin, it's not how hard you work, man, because I see my mommy and daddy works hard. I used to work 10 to 12 hours a day, way harder than I am today. But why am I making more now than I was before? Different skills. I increased my skill set. I learn a different game. So some of you you're playing the same old game and expect to get a different result. You need to learn how to play a new game so you can stop whining, complaining about inflation. When you start to make $20,000 a month plus, let me tell you, you don't care about inflation. You don't care about gas price. You don't care about eggs price. Now let's take that up a notch. When you're making $50,000 a month, man, you wouldn't care about the gas price, the car price. Here's what it is. I need you guys to all fix your mindset. Fix your mindset. When you look at something and you say, oh man, that is too expensive. Wrong. Nothing is expensive. It's irrelevant to you. It's because you haven't made enough money. Tell me if I'm wrong. Comment in the chat and tell me if I'm wrong. Because I know I'm not wrong. Let me explain. I used to think, be like, damn, dude. Listen. In the Asian culture, okay, with Asian culture, dude, if you roll up in a Lexus, actually in a Mercedes, because people think Mercedes are expensive, 40 to 50K. Let's just say a $50,000 Mercedes. Dude, people think you're a baller. And I used to think, dude, that's what rich people drive. Mercedes. Rich people. Because to me, it was too expensive because I was making $30,000 a year. And this car costs way more than what I make in a year. There's no way that it would take me years to save up for the 50K. But now, to me, any car that costs less than 200K is cheap. I know. Now, I say that it's not to brag. It's not to flex. Maybe a little bit, all right? But I share that is to let you guys know that it's all about perspective. It's all about comparing to how much you're making. So when you say something is expensive, it just shows that you haven't made enough money. I used to think, oh man, people who fly first class is dude, baller. I realized, dude, first class is just regular, bro. I realize now that flying first class is just regular. Like I remember asking Lon, so Lon, how much is the flight ticket for first class? Oh, Lon, but Lon, on the other hand, is the opposite. Okay? Lon is the saver. So she calculated everything. She's like, oh man, Kong, dude, they charge us. Kong, dude, you know that first class costs like $1,000 more? I said, okay. I said, yeah, okay. What's your point? She said, oh my God. I said, Lon, right? Because you gotta, and that's why we have money. Because I'm like, dude, I look at it and be like, dude, it's nothing, right? But Lon, on the other hand, because she take care of the finance, right? So she looks at everything. She tells me, she's like, oh man, Kong, can you believe grocery? Well, what have I go to Costco and look, I barely buy anything and it's $100. I was like, Lon, really? I don't think Lon know that she's a millionaire, to be honest with you. But she keeps all the money. But I don't think she knows that she's a millionaire yet. I think she's still living like we were used to be. And that's how I obviously that's how we have money, is because you got to be frugal. Don't be cheap, be frugal. I don't like cheap people. I want you guys to understand the difference between cheap and frugal. People who are cheap, they don't spend on themselves or other people. They have the money, but they wouldn't eat what they want to eat. What's the point? Like, they have the money, but they wouldn't buy what they want to buy. You know what I mean? What they want to buy. Like, people tell me, hey, Kong, you should buy designer clothes. I don't care for designer clothes, bro. I'd rather drop, $1,000 on a dinner. I'd rather drop $5,000 on a vacation trip. I'd rather drop, Lon, I dropped $14,000 on a business class seat going back to Vietnam where you can lay down and you can actually sleep. And most people are like, oh, well, you know what, man? I wouldn't drop $14,000 on a business class. It's not worth it. I'd rather sit in economy. Dude, if you have to choose between sitting in economy and paying $14,000 for first class because you want to save the 14 G's, it already said it, dude. You don't make enough money. What don't you guys understand? Like, do you understand the word that is coming out of my mouth? If you like, Kong, I want to go business class. But if you have to debate, if you have to like, man, I don't know the $14,000 worth it. You can't afford it already. If you have to think twice, you can't afford it already. Okay. Yesterday, man, honestly, dude, if we do a podcast, I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay. I just don't want to bore you guys out because a lot of you come here just for real estate. And when I don't talk about real estate, a lot of you be like, oh man, this guy's just yapping bullshit. All right. This is boring. Someone said it's boring. But someone yesterday mentioned this. And this guy is a real estate investor and he has a big following. But man, the advice that he gives was so terrible. And I hope nobody listened to him. You know what his advice is? And he got, dude, that video got so much view, so much like, so much share. And it shows me that, dude, all of these regular people are being brainwashed to do making the wrong move. You know what the guy said, dude? One of the worst advice. He said that, did you guys know that you guys can go out there and buy a house or a duplex, a triplex, a fourplex using an FHA loan with only 3.5% down, which means the bank will loan you 96%. Boom. And then this is what he said that is wrong. You know what, dude? You can even go to Chase Bank, sign up for a credit card, and borrow the money from your credit card. Get a credit card, and then get the cash from the credit card as a down payment for your house. Stupid. Dude, if you have to use a credit card to buy a house, it already means you can't afford it, player. You're trying to be a bowler when you got no dollar. Dude, the worst advice I've ever heard. If you have to use a credit card to buy a house, you can't afford the house already, man. Why are you stretching yourself? And that's what happened to people, man. When they lose the J or the B, the credit card debt and all this, dude, they lose everything. Lose the house, lose the car, lose everything. Worst advice ever. That's why I said, dude, be careful who you listen to, man. All these people out there yapping bullshit, dude. The credit card itself, dude, eats up at least 18 to 20% interest. Come on, man. Shit, bro. So stop trying to be a bowler when you got no dollar. Dude, focus on just increasing your active income. Cut down your expense. Increase your active income. Here is how I look at it. This is when you know you're ready to actually buy a house. Okay, this is when you know you're ready to buy a house. From an Asian dude, giving you real shit, real life advice. No bullshit. All right? This is when you know you're ready. You need to have at least 20% down payment on the house. So you want to buy a $100,000 house, you need to have at least $20,000 set aside. Now, obviously, you're not going to go in and you're not going to put 20% down, because the goal is you want to put up as little money out of your pocket as possible to own the property, right? Because you want to keep liquid cash. So bank only require you to put 3.5% down. So out of the 20,000, so it shows me that you can afford it. You have the 20% down, but bank only require you to put 3.5%. So now you put, what is that? What is 3.5? So $3,500, which means you're still able to keep around, let's just say 16,000. So you have 16,000 reserve, which means if you lose your JO to B, man, you can make that payment for that mortgage payment for the next at least a year. You're not stressing out. You're not worried about the mortgage payment, right? If you lose your JOB, you got a year to find a new one to replace. You sleep in peace. You got a peace of mind because you got a reserve. Because you follow your boy King Kong, and he's giving you the real advice, man. None of this baloney bullshit, man. Okay? Let's keep it real, man. Okay? Honestly, guys, if you like that advice better than whichever cat giving you the advice, show me some love, TikTok. Boom. YouTube family, what else should we talk about? But honestly, like, people, like, it's very important who you listen to. Okay? It's very, very important who you listen to. That cat might be in his 60-something. He might have more real estate, time. I think he's been in the real estate game for 20 years. I only been in the real estate game for 12 years. I'm 41. He's 60-something. It doesn't mean he knows his shit, dude. It still doesn't mean he knows, okay? How to protect your money. How to protect your money, dude, is you got to set up an LLC. And I suggest that I'm not giving you any financial advice. But I think a lot of you, if you want to start your own business or you want to start something on the side, you need to set up an LLC. Because once you have a business LLC, dude, you can start writing off a lot of stuff against your income. So let's just say that you make $100,000 from your JO to B. You might have to pay Uncle Sam, let's just say $10,000, right? Because you make $100,000. You might have to pay Uncle Sam 10 G's at the end of the year because you make so much. So your tax bracket, it's in a different. But what if you set up an LLC, right, that you want to get into wholesaling or whatever business you want to get in, and then you took a trip or you bought a new phone, and that phone is used for your business, and the car that you're driving majority of time is also for your business. You can write off the gas, the mileage, your phone bills, your travel, your eating out. Let's just say that you went out to eat and then you invite one of your business partners to go out and you guys talk about business. All of those are tax write-off against your income. So instead of paying Uncle Sam $10,000, maybe you paying him only now $1,000. Once again, I'm not a tax expert. Okay, I'm not giving you any legal advice. Please do your own research. Speak to your CPA or your attorney. I'm just sharing with you, dude, what my CPA share with me. All right, and I pay them a lot of money, dude. And once you have made a lot of money, okay, I suggest that you get a good CPA. Pay them a little bit more, but they will save you so much more money in return. I say I pay my CPA $15,000 or so for them to file my tax, but they save me over hundreds. They save me hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Okay, this is when you start to make a lot of money. Don't go cheap, man. Don't go cheap on your CPA once you have made the money, because it's going to cost you more than what you pay them. Okay? Let him cook for real. All right, what other questions, fam? Drop it in the chat. All right, YouTube family, for those of you who just came on, I'm doing a free private training masterclass tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8 p.m. Eastern. Link is in my description if you want to sign up. RESVP your spot. Come back to the live and let me know if you're going to be there with me. TikTok family, Peter, Josh, if you guys want to join that free masterclass tonight, where I will show you 3 things to help you get started and build your second stream of income through wholesaling real estate. 1, I'll show you how to find motivated seller leads. 2, I'll show you how to negotiate and talk with them so you can get the property under contract at a steep discount. Number 3 is I'm going to show you how to find investors so you can sell the deal to them and make a profit. Okay, so if you're interested, TikTok family, link is in my bio. Seating is limited. It's free. Once you sign up, come back to the live and let me know if you're going to show up, okay? Okay, what other questions? Okay, I think that's it. YouTube family, I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here. Hopefully that this little clip here, video, will add some value to you. Hopefully, all right? And if you enjoy it, please don't be shy. Boom, smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the family, welcome to the Wholesale to Million Club. Be sure to, boom, smash that subscribe button. Until next time, let's go get this money. All right, so we end YouTube.